Hello everybody, how's everyone doing today? So I hope everyone is doing amazing and having a great week, or had a great week, just depending on what time or what day I post this video. But I do have a package today. Yes, I was very proud on my last video that I hadn't ordered anything or had anything in transit at that time. But since I could not find what I was looking for here, I went ahead and ordered a couple of plants from the Green Escape that I was wanting. These I think should be 4-inch pots as well. I think I can't find my other box cutter, so I'm having to use this crappy one. As long as it does the job. Let me see. And I do have actually a couple of other plants coming in. One of them is a wish list plant, and the other I just got it because it was cute. And I wanted my shipping to be free, which is weird because I don't know. I guess if I'm gonna pay for shipping, I'd rather get an extra plant and get something and get my shipping free than just paying for shipping, if you will. I'm sure that makes sense some way, somehow. But the box is pretty big because they should be 4-inch pots, like I said. So, as usual, I was waiting for my store to get stuff, but unfortunately I don't think that's going to happen. So I went ahead and ordered. So I do have the first 4-inch pot here, which is, oh, they wrapped it in different paper this time. Usually I'm used to that green paper. They wrapped it in their other paper. Okay, so it's just these two. My other ones should be coming in soon, and I will be recording them as well. They'll be on this video, hopefully. But these are the two, so let's go ahead and open this one first. I'm really excited for this second one on this side. I'm excited for this one too, but this one's more of a plant that everyone already has. For the most part, it's a known one, and it's a basic, easy plant that I suggest would be easy for beginners, perhaps. So I think so. Oh, you can already see the top. It looks so good. All right. Oh my gosh, it's so much bigger than I thought it was gonna be. No freaking way. Because sometimes I'll get 4-inch pots and they're not even that big. Look at this, y'all. Oh my gosh. Look, and it just fell over. This is huge. Wow. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm so glad I got one from there. They were almost sold out too, and I was like, holy schmoly. But I think they have more. I think they did sell it, but they have more now. So this is the Cebu Blue. The Cebu Blue that I have been wanting. And you can see the leaves and how they have that tint of blue on them. It's so pretty. And these leaves are different than my other pothos. They're just so cute, y'all. The Cebu Blue. But yes, this was the one that I had been wanting, but I thought, well, I'll just wait till my store here gets them in, and then I'll get one from there, because I swear they had them in January, and I waited because like I said before, I just don't want a massive, huge pot. I just wanted something small. And I didn't want to buy a massive pot. But this is so pretty. It's vining so pretty already. Oh man, I'm so happy with it. So the Green Escape, y'all. That's where I got this one. Well, where I get most of my plants. But oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. So the Cebu Blue is the ones that I actually recommend for beginners, because I feel like any kind of vining plant like this, well, not any kind of vining plant, I would say more of the pothos variety or the philodendron variety are pretty easy to take care of and pretty forgiving plants when it comes to watering. You can even propagate these super easily. So if you're wanting to propagate them, they're really easy to propagate as well. They do well in putting them in water, and these do well at putting them in a self-watering pot as well. So I would say that these plants are pretty easy to maintain. So definitely one that I would say, hey, go grab you one. And then they're pretty. So you can't help the foliage on this plant because it's just gorgeous. But yeah, that's my Cebu Blue, and we'll move on to this next one that caught my eye. I have been wanting one of these plants that's a bit lighter in shade just because I have a lot of them that I have dark foliage. And so I was like, well, they had some before, kind of like, I wish I wouldn't have skipped that opportunity to buy it because they haven't had them in stock anymore. Assuming that a lot of these plants, some of them are just more rare than others, but it is what it is. I didn't, but I got this one. And I feel like this one might be an actual really beautiful one, and I'm excited, and I hope it's as beautiful as it was on the site. So let's see, because these are also now, I think they're sold out. So this is the Begonia Ghost. A lot of cane begonia, it's hard to find. I noticed Immaculata is very popular, but that one's pretty easy to find. But when it comes to these other types of cane, it's not that easy to find some of these. Like the ones that I had, like my Angel Messenger and stuff like that, I think those are harder to find. My dark ones that I have. The Immaculata is beautiful though, and also a lot of these sometimes they look like the Immaculata. It just they have like a different shape to the leaves, and some of them have that real sinister kind of type look, and then some don't, just depending on which ones you get with cane. So it just depends. This one I don't feel like is as sinister as some other ones I have over there, but I wanted something different, and I don't know, I wanted a lighter green leaf begonia, and I didn't want the one, I was trying to aim more for one that didn't have the polka dots on it because I have so many with polka dots already, but I missed out on that opportunity, and I tried to find it somewhere else and I couldn't, as far as those go. So I went ahead and got this one anyways because I thought, you know what, that one's so pretty, it's so freaking cute, and I think I'm gonna get it. And I did. So I was like, I can't pass this, because I kept thinking to myself and procrastinating, and I kept keeping an eye on it in the cart because I was like, well, what if they sell out? And then I'm not going to be able to grab that one because I don't know if they're going to get more in stock. Because the other one, I thought I'll just buy it when they get more, and they never did. I forgot the name of it too, but it was just like a solid green cane begonia, but it was a light green like this color. It was just so pretty, and that's what I wanted. Kind of basic, just a basic begonia, I guess you could say. But this one is the Begonia Ghost. Now I haven't researched this one too much. I'll probably actually look it up while I am talking to you guys and figure out if maybe the new leaves come in really light or something, and that's why it's called a ghost. Or it could just be because the leaves are actually lighter than a lot of the cane begonia. But look at that. Check out those leaves, y'all. Freaking pretty. The dots are beautiful, don't get me wrong. It's just I thought, man, I have so many dotted begonias already. But man, it's just pretty. It's so pretty. And I was like, oh, I hope I get this one and it does well for me, because some of these are also like a hit or miss whenever it comes to watering and what they like. Some are easy and some are not. And so it's just experimenting and kind of, you know, you're just learning and taking a risk, I guess you could say. Look at that. The leaves are so cool. I don't know, we got the long, huge, I mean, they're like the Immaculata, but just a lighter, just fully on green color. I thought maybe the ghost was because of the dots, because if you look at these dots on here, they're not solid. They have like their eyes. They look kind of like eyes. I'm gonna put it closer and see if it don't blur or anything, but if you look at the little like dots on there, they're like little, like actual circles. Like they look like eyeballs. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Can't help myself. I get too excited. I love it though. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to show you these couple of plants for today. I'm not going to end the video because I'm pretty sure I may get my other plants in pretty soon, because they're already out in transit. So I'm hoping I'll get them in pretty soon, at least by this weekend or something. And then that way I can add it into this video and you can see those as well. But yes, my Cebu Blue and my Begonia Ghost. It's so freaking cute. Okay guys, so I'm back the next day from unboxing. So actually today I'm going to be doing a lot of work outside. I don't know if I'm going to record it or anything like that, but I do want to record this because it is some plant potting. And these plants are actually, I'm not too sure if you can keep these indoors, but they're outdoor plants. So these plants are some outdoor plants that I bought from Walmart, and I really like these because these are darker. I got some that are a little bit lighter, but I saw these and they're just so freaking cute. I actually think they were selling these on the Green Escape. I am so glad I didn't buy them because I found them at Walmart for $4. So yeah, I went ahead and bought me 3 of them because I'm gonna put them in some pots, and that way I can have some dark leaf vining type plants outside. This is the name of them. If you're interested, and maybe your local Walmart or other store will have them there. Hopefully you can see that name. They're gorgeous, and I'm glad I went in right when they were putting these out because I couldn't find the lighter green potato plants. I think this is a type of potato plant. I'm pretty sure it is. And I just love the foliage on it, of course. The foliage on here is gorgeous. I love when the new leaves come out, they have like a lighter green type color to them. And so they're beautiful. And I feel like mixing this in with one of my other ones that is a lighter green will also be very pretty as well. So I think I'm gonna put one of these on, or in one of the pots. I have one of the, like a lighter lime-ish looking green, or not lime. It looks like one of the, it looks like that lighter green. Is it the lime? What is it called? The neon green. It's like a neon green, and I feel like it'll just look so pretty combined with this one. But yeah, these do like the sun, and so they grow really well. And that's why I love to get these and put them in pots and hanging pots around my home outside. Hopefully this year I can actually grab some cuttings off of it to grow them in here throughout the winter. And that way I can keep some ready for the next spring, summer. That would be awesome. And that way I don't have to be going back to Walmart every year and trying to find these, because it'll save me some money. But yeah, I'm gonna pot these up. And so let's do that really quick. Home base here, which is Sutherland's, and I bought this, and this thing was $16. And you go to Dollar General, $4. I mean, I'm saying, right? I mean, it's crazy. But anyway, just saying, the last time I went to the Dollar General, they had more still. Now that it's starting to become warmer, I'm afraid they might not have any more. I may or may not go there today, and if I do, I'll try to record some. But I'm real shy when it comes to recording in public, so I don't know if I will. It's not a promise. So yeah, but these are what they're going to be going in, and I'm going to get some other type of pots for them, because I'm going to, even though this has, well, this is more like a catch for the water, and then I'm just going to get some of the nursery pots for them. It's crazy too. I'm going to tell you one thing. These grow super fast from my experience, and you can get multiples just to make it a full plant. I mean, like a full like planter, but usually I just plant like one, and like before you know it, it's just growing like crazy. So yeah, if you're not patient, then I get it, but usually I'm just like, oh, they'll grow like crazy, so I don't even worry about it. So I do have some outdoor potting soil I'm gonna pick up. I don't even know if I said that. I probably did, I don't remember. But anyway, I went and grabbed one of these other, is this the same? Huh. It's crazy. I order pots and some are just wider than others or deeper than others. It's crazy. But anyways, I'm gonna use one of these. It's about the same, I think. It's about like a 6-inch or a 5.5-inch pot. I think it's like 6, I don't know. And I wanted to use outdoor soil, but I think this one will be okay for now. And then if I notice that things are just drying out way too fast, I'll switch it. But this one is not as, I usually make it like super chunky, and this one's not super chunky right now because I was planting, is it the begonias, when I was doing this soil. And since they like to dry out all the time, I thought, well, probably shouldn't make it too chunky, but I did make it chunky. So it's kind of semi-chunky, if you will. But yeah, you can see me. Okay, cool. I'm gonna lower it down just a bit though, so you can see better. Y'all, this week has been a crazy week for me. I'm not gonna go into detail, but I feel good today, and I had a good day yesterday too. I always have that stupid crash around 2 or 3. It's so annoying. Oh my goodness, look at these roots. Look at those beautiful roots. It's a rootin' over here. Crapolas. I'm gonna make a big mess. It's okay. It's okay. I love, I say this all the time. I love finding plants. I really do. Yeah. So this one should actually grow pretty well in here. And do really good out there. I'm so happy that they had these when I showed up. There's the lady at Walmart, she was putting out a whole bunch of new plants. They have so many pretty ones and stuff that I didn't see last year. So I'm definitely want to go back and try to record some video there. I even got a new pot that I kept looking at it every time I went to Walmart. And it's like a checkered green, because I love green. Any kind of like seafoam type greens, stuff like that. I love that color so much, and it's like all over my house, but that and teal. And so I finally like said, you know what, I'm gonna get it. And I finally got it, but it's so cute. I was like, what if it don't look good? I got it and I was like, man, what was I thinking? Now I want to go get another one. And I love them because they're not even that expensive. It's a pretty good sized pot for about $6. So cute. But here's the first one. And it will be going in this guy here. And I will be hanging it up outside somewhere. So it'll grow and just vine out and look so beautiful. Here's the second one. See, I was gonna use these hanging baskets for inside, But then I kind of like was looking at them and I was like, you know what? I really want different hanging baskets this year, because I usually use like these metal ones that have the cocoa core inside of them. And my plants dry out so bad with that stuff. Like I even put like plastic like on the bottom before I planted my plants, because I didn't want my plants to dry out really fast, and they still did. And I was like, man, this is crazy. So I thought, I'm not going to use, if I use them this year, they have these like inserts at Sutherland's, or maybe I can find some on Amazon, that have like the plastic, I guess, already there, and then they're like material. And I thought those were so cute. It's either that or I'm going to end up buying me a whole new thing at Sutherland's, because they're actually pretty cheap. The cocoa core and the metal planter things, that the hanging planters, they're pretty cheap. They're not too expensive. I think they were like $8. And so, and they come with everything. So I thought, well, the other ones that have the material are more expensive, but golly, they're just, I think they'll keep the plants so much, they'll keep them like moist longer, and then I won't have to worry so much. Oh my gosh, I gotta water these plants twice a day because they're drying out on me. But yeah, it gotten so bad that it was like twice a day watering, because it gets so hot during the summer. And I don't want to have to worry that they're getting thirsty consistently. I mean, I water my plants in the summer mostly every day anyway, because it just gets so hot that they just need the water. So I'll go out there and I water. I need to water them today, so I'll be doing that as well. Cleaning up a little bit outside. And then doing some watering on the grass tonight, since we have like these we have times to water, because we used to be able to water at any time, but we can't do that anymore with all this drought and stuff that's been happening. So our watering times are like we can't water past 10 a.m. here, and then we can't water before 6 p.m. And then we have certain times depending like on where we live and our numbers and stuff of our household. So like we can only water twice a week, which is like really hard for me, because I'm like, man, my yard is huge. Like, what the heck? I have to be able to water more than that. And I don't have a sprinkler system like some people do. And so I have to go out there and move everything. And I have one of those tractor sprinklers that are really like, I mean, they're awesome. I like them because you throw them outside, you kind of like move the hose how you want it, and it just follows. And then you don't really have to worry about it. I do check on it still, because I'm afraid it's going to fall off track and then like end up in the road or something. But I do like it because it waters the yard really evenly. And then that is, it doesn't get it done super fast, because I usually have it on slow, because I want to make sure that my yard is getting well watered. But I just like the fact that I don't have to worry about it for, you know, too much. Like I have to go out there and move the water all the time with other stuff. But yeah, okay, I got both of these planted up here. Now I'm going to take them outside and hang them up. I also want to get more bird feeders, because I have a massive bird feeder outside on my patio, but I want to put some smaller ones on the opposite side, like by my garden. Not too close to the garden, but a little close. Kind of closer to my plant garden and not my flower garden and not my actual vegetable garden. But here are these two. I was cutting the tags off. I'm gonna go stick them outside, and then I need to go outside and plant that one perhaps in the other pot that I said I wanted to combine it with. I'll more than likely do that and put it with that one too. Which now I'm all thinking about it because I put that neon green looking one in the back. And then I could put that one. Shoot. Now I'm like, how am I going to do this? Because I kind of want them just to grow next to each other. I'm afraid one is going to overtake the other, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'll figure something out and then I'll do it. But I'm going to go hang these. Okay, so I have these out here. I hung them here for now. But whenever I do get a massive fly next to me, but when I do get my other bird feeder, one of them's going to go there. So I'll probably end up moving these somewhere else when I put the bird feeders here. For sure, because if I have a bird feeder on one side, I'm afraid bird poop is going to get all over my plant. But yeah, this is where they're at for now though, but I'll probably move them more than likely later. So we had like a lot of wind over here, and I had 2 pots that blew into my yard from someone else's home. And you know what I did? I kept them. Don't laugh at me. So there's this one that blew in over here. And then there's that one back there. That one looks like it's new too. Like it still has a sticker on there, and that one blew over here. So yeah, I'll be putting my ferns and these guys. And yeah, I didn't have to buy pots for them, so that's good. So I had to clean up this area because it was dirt everywhere from potting up those plants. And I need to get me a coaster because I don't like to have stuff on my table without a coaster. Yeah. Anyway, I'm probably like way down here because I did get my other package in for my plants. Okay, so I do have here the other cuttings, or my other plants that are coming in. These are cuttings. So this will be pretty exciting to see. This is just packed in basic priority mail packaging. So it did get here pretty quick from when they sent it off. Took a couple of days, a few days, something like that. So it didn't take that long at all. So this is what it is coming in here. Oh my gosh, this one has a, she gave me one with a bloom, y'all. Oh, how sweet. I don't think it's gonna stay, well it might, because I had a cutting. It was the Bella, and I got that one as a cutting, and that thing bloomed for me. And spag moss. I even had one in water, and when it was in the water it bloomed, so maybe it will. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. I love these. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. So what I did get is the Wilbur Graves China, and I got the Hoya Lucanosa Amarillo, if you want to say it in Spanish. So amarillo meaning yellow, depending I guess what they're going for there, but it just means yellow in Spanish. Let me see. And so this one right here is the Lucanosa Amarillo, however you want to say it. But this one they did give me with a bloom. It is a cutting, so I am gonna stick it in spag moss. I wanted to try that other stuff, but I don't know, because I've never tried it before and I'm not very experienced with it, and I don't want to risk losing this guy. So more than likely just going to put it in spag moss. If I had to guess why this thing is called amarillo, which means yellow, is because I noticed that in some of her photos, some of the leaves are actually like a yellowish tint color. And that's what really attracted me to, or like made me want to get this, because I was like, oh my gosh, I really do love the way that looks and the colors and the blooms. They smell, oh my gosh, I can smell it. It just smells floral. Has a real beautiful like floral scent. Oh, it smells so good. So if you like that floral scent, there you go. And I had to look it up too before I even got any of these, because there are some Hoyas that don't smell very good, and they had a Hoya durian, and I was like, oh my gosh, does that one smell like durian? And yep, sure enough, I looked it up and that one smells like durian. I was like, no, I don't want that in my house. So I didn't get that one. It's pretty though. It was really pretty. But yeah, I'm gonna show one more time here. It's so gorgeous. It's the cutest little thing. A little bloomy bloom. Hopefully I don't have it too close to the camera. I can see it there. And then this one is the Wilbur Graves China. And this one is a very, very highly variegated. It's so pretty. So I was like, oh my gosh, I really want that one. So, and that's the Wilbur Graves China. So I'm excited for these cuttings. I'm ready to get them in spag moss and get them rooted, so that way I can put them in soil eventually. I'm not too sure how fast these are going to root. I'm assuming the Lucanosa is going to root pretty quickly. It looks like it might even... This one looks like it's already rooted, like right here at the bottom. I'm assuming it's going to be a fast one, because my Lucanosa I have over there is amazing. Like it... If it's anything like that other one, the Lucanosas are fast growers. Well, that one is. I'm not too sure if they're all the same or what, but I'm going to find out. That smells good. So let me get some spag moss and I will be back and put these in some spag moss. Okay, and if the volume sounds different, or like I sound different, it's because I have a different mic on there. I don't have my lapel mic. But yeah, it died, and both of them are dead. I have it's like I have several different mics, but I have this one for times that both of them are like I just forget to charge whatever, both of them. And then I have this one I can just use. But yeah, so what I'm thinking, because I was gonna get little cups, but then I thought, you know what, I have this, I'm gonna put spag moss in there, and then I'm just gonna bloop, put them in there together. I figure that's going to be the best thing to do. I already have the little tray. I'm not going to cover them with the lid or anything. I'm just going to put them both together, and then I'll set them on my Vitstro. So with spag moss, you never know like how much you can make with just a little bit. It can be a lot, so I have to just put a little bit at a time and go from there, because it expands like crazy. I was outside just a while ago. I was putting mulch inside of my flower beds. I'm trying to stay busy. I'm gonna go out there again and clean out some of the flower beds in the back so I can put some mulch back there. Well, Chick-fil-A opened today, and apparently they have cops directing traffic. I was talking to my brother. So yeah, we got a Chick-fil-A here in this small little town. It's about freaking time. We barely got a Chick-fil-A. And we're getting a Whataburger as well, so I'm excited. I don't always eat healthy, y'all. But Chick-fil-A has some pretty good options. These little guys are wrapped in paper towel and tape around it. This company that I ordered from, it's the Etsy shop. It's actually the people I see when I'm on live with the Green Escape. They're always on there. But yeah, it's crazy because depending on like where you order from on an Etsy shop, some of them like they are real fancy like with their packaging and it's cute, and then some is just basic. And I honestly don't care as long as my plants don't have pests and they arrive healthy. But yeah, anyways, that's what it is when you put it in spag moss. I just put it in there and then I kind of cover the node. I'm glad this one does have an extra node up top, which is what I was saying. It's just this other one doesn't, so I'm kind of afraid that since the leaves are touching the sphagnum, I don't want them to start rotting on me or like fall off. But if they do, they do. I don't know. Usually so far it's been okay. My other one was fine. So maybe it'll be okay. I don't know. I'm confusing myself over here, y'all. I think I just need to cut it. That stem's too long. Let me cut it. I smell like outside. Ooh, this one has juices, lots of juices too. And I just, I think it'll be fine though. Y'all, I think she gave me a free one because I didn't order 3. These 2 are 2 different plants, I'm pretty sure. This is the Wilbur Graves China, and this one looks like some sort of maybe Carnosa. I don't know. We'll see. All right, y'all. So I have all this put in some spag moss. Hopefully they will do well in here. So I do have my Lucanosa my Lucanosa Amarillo here, and then this one, which I don't really know what it is. Looks like a Carnosa type plant, but I'm not sure. And then the Wilbur Graves China here. So I'm pretty excited to see how these will grow. I'm going to keep them in the bottom shelf of my Vitz Joe and see how they do. But yeah, here it is. So they're cuties. Okay guys, this is the end of the video. I do want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And as always, if you are interested in my content, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye y'all.